There's a secret game being played behind closed doors. And you're not on the guest list. The top 1% aren't just lucky. They're operating by a different set of rules. While you're working harder, saving more, and budgeting every dollar, they're using economic collapse, debt manipulation, and hidden wealth strategies to multiply their fortunes. And the worst part? You've been programmed to believe that if you just work hard enough, you'll make it too. But the game is rigged. And today, I'm going to prove it. Let's break it down, step by step. 1. The illusion of hard work. From the time we're children, we're taught the same lie. Work hard, get a degree, save money, retire rich. But ask yourself, if hard work equals wealth, why are the hardest working people often the poorest? Because the wealthy don't trade time for money. They trade assets for cash flow. The system you're living in wasn't built for your success. It was built to make you a worker, a consumer, and a debtor. The middle class is shrinking. The wealth gap is growing. And while millions cling to the hope of making it, inflation, taxation, and debt slavery eat away at their every effort. You're not lazy. You're just playing the wrong game. 2. How the rich create money from nothing. Here's what the wealthy understand that most people never will. Money is not real wealth. It's a tool. They don't hoard cash. They leverage it. They use cheap debt to acquire real assets, stocks, real estate, businesses, and intellectual property. They use inflation to their advantage, knowing the dollars they borrow today will be worth less tomorrow. You see, when the Fed prints trillions, the average person suffers. But the rich, they watch their asset values soar. This is called wealth engineering, and it's not taught in schools. 3. The hidden history they don't want you to know. In 1971, the US dollar was unlinked from gold. Since then, our money has been backed by nothing but debt. That's when the real game began. Every financial crash since 1987, 2000, 2008, and even 2020 has been followed by massive wealth transfers. Guess who benefits every time? Not you, not me. The elite class who own the assets. They buy low during fear, then sell high during euphoria, again and again. Every crash is a reset, but it's not for your benefit. It's a planned shift of wealth, disguised as a crisis. 4. The psychology of control. The rich don't just control money. They control your mindset. Through media, education, and culture, you're bombarded with messages like, investing is risky, debt is bad, the market is unpredictable. But these beliefs serve them, not you. Behind closed doors, they talk about monetary cycles, option strategies, and tax shelters. But for the public, it's fear, distractions, and the myth of meritocracy. Because a population that believes it's free, but is actually financially enslaved, is the easiest to control. 5. How the rich stay rich through systems. The rich don't work for money. They build machines that do it for them. These systems include real estate portfolios that grow in value and cash flow, dividend stocks that pay whether the market is up or down, private equity deals the average person can't access, tax strategies that reduce liabilities to near zero. You might think they're just smarter, but the truth is, they built a system, and they follow rules you've never been taught. And until you understand those rules, you'll keep playing checkers while they're playing chess. 6. The Great Distraction. While you're busy debating celebrities or scrolling TikTok, the elite are buying up farmland, controlling energy infrastructure, and writing the next financial playbook. The average person spends 3+ hours a day consuming content. But how much of it is teaching you to build wealth? You've been distracted on purpose. Because when you're distracted, you're docile. And when you're docile, you're easy to control. It's time to wake up. 7. How to flip the script. You're not powerless. You can start today to break the cycle. Here's how the wealthy think, and how you can start thinking too. They prioritize ownership over labor. They use debt to acquire income-producing assets. They protect wealth through legal structures and tax strategies. They study the game, then play to win. Start with one step. Learn a high-income skill. Acquire your first asset, no matter how small. Build systems, not just income. This isn't about getting rich quick. It's about getting free, slowly, strategically, permanently. If you're tired of being lied to, cheated by inflation, and left out of the wealth game, hit that subscribe button. Every week we uncover the real rules of money, hidden financial truths, and strategies to escape the system. This is not financial advice. It's financial awakening. Welcome to the channel where we decode the elite's playbook and hand it back to the people.